Yes, folks, it's Tales from the Jails with John G. Sutton. Do please like and subscribe. It's down there, folks. It does help, you know. Thank you very much. I'm going to talk today about the National Tactical Response Group, which, according to a report in today's press, is used as it is a riot squad, and they go to being deployed in prisons across the United Kingdom to actually deal with inmates that are causing disruption, and apparently they use things like pepper spray and smoke bombs and batons, and they're equipped with fireproof uniforms and stab-proof vests and armoured gloves, and so they're going in there mob-handed to deal with rioting prisoners. And there's something seriously wrong with the system when we need things like this. But obviously you've got to deal with them, especially as, according to this report, in the prison system last year there were 23,000 assaults. That's on inmates and staff. And that was up from 20,500 in the year before. That was in 2023, 23,000 assaults. The prison system is currently at 99% capacity, so it's the solution isn't there. There's no more room in the prisons. People are waiting years to get through the Crown Court system because they can't sentence them, because there's nowhere to send them. And the actual number of deployments for these, I think it's tornado force or something they call them. Yeah, where they go in like a tornado and grab the offenders. We had them at Strangeways, yeah. Tactical aid groups, they call them, or MUFTI, minimum use of force tactical intervention. Yeah, that was the acronym that they used to describe that. It was just a lot of guys with big batons. Just go in there and give them a good leathering. That's what we used to do. Today they've got all this sophisticated stuff. But I mean, violence in prisons, it's getting completely out of hand. And it isn't just inmates that are badly behaved, it's inmates that are out of control because of the intake of substances. Yeah. Now, according to the report, the National Tactical Response Group was deployed in prisons in England and Wales 794 times last year. 794 riot situations. What's going on? Well, what's going on is they don't have the staff to actually run the prisons properly. So what they're doing is they're just locking people into the cells and leaving them there. Because if you've ever been locked in a cell, or just try it yourself. Lock yourself into a small room in your house for 23 hours a day. See how long you last. By the time you open the door, you're ready to go. That's what's happening. And of course, we've got the hostess system where they can't exactly lay their hands on the offenders, because they just aren't physically equipped to do so. So we have to have this National Tactical Response Group. But imagine having to deploy it 794 times in a year. It's completely and utterly out of hand. Of course, we've got political issues being made here by the Labour Party. They're saying only Labour can actually put this right. What anybody going to do with a system that is so broken? I mean, they're sending people to prison for minor offences, non-payment of fine, sending somebody to prison for not paying a fine. How can that possibly help? If they hadn't got the money to pay the fine, then they don't have the money to pay the fine. actually sending them to prison is not going to give them the money to pay the fine. It's not going to solve anything, is it? It's basically it's a misuse of the prison estate, in my humble opinion. Yeah, so that's what's in the press today. 794 times the tactical response group has been deployed 794 times. Imagine all that. Can you imagine being caught up with that? I mean, you're watching this. I take it that you're in a peaceful situation, sat behind your computer. Can you imagine half a dozen blokes with big truncheons and pepper sprays come charging through the door and grabbing hold of you? Or you having to get dressed up in all that armour, tool yourself up with that and then going for it. That's no way to earn a living, is it? Disgraceful. And the fact that the government has allowed this to spiral out of control is an absolute nonsense. Anyway, that's a little moan for today. The National Tactical Response Group, they're running the prisons like the OK Corral, yeah? That's it. That's the song dinger, folks. Yeah, because I'm gonna play you a song. It's not me singing, by the way. I'm not going to torture you with that. I'm going to play you a song that I wrote a few years ago. It was recorded in America by the main guitarist for an act called Jackson Browne. But not recorded by Jackson Browne, recorded by his guitarist. It was a man called Jack Wills. Did a really nice job of this. Recorded in Columbus, Ohio in 2017, I believe. This is called Streets of Rain. I wrote this song, and here we go. Let's see what we can get, yeah? Trying here. Are you ready?
Hard from the western plain. Looked at the door you used to answer, and I walked on the streets of rain. In shades of twilight I see your face. Your laughter echoes in my brain. Days of summer when love was young, now the only lonely streets of rain. Listen to the raindrops, my heart aches with pain. I miss some magic moments, walk the streets of rain. The sound of laughter ringing, that sweet refrain. Where we kissed, there is a shadow down the dark streets of rain. Our love is eternal, and I can't explain how we got here in the darkness. Walk the streets of rain. shining image faded down the lonesome streets of rain. One day again we'll meet, then our love will remain. Together then we will never walk those lonely streets of rain. Lonely streets of rain. Lonely streets of rain. Lonely streets of rain.
There we have it, Streets of Rain, performed by Jack Wills, who has now left us. He's left the room. Great guy, yeah. And the song I wrote there, Streets of Rain. Do like and subscribe. Don't forget to read my book, folks. Tales from the Jails, John G. Sutton.